Hello everyone, Jap from eBike Parts here in Amsterdam, and we're reviewing the Super 73 S2 off-road series. Now, Super 73 is really my favorite e-bike company because, well, they make such great concepts. I mean, first of all, let's talk about the headlight. I mean, these are headlights for motors. But they did it anyway, and I absolutely love it because it's absolutely fitting for an off-road e-bike. So really my compliments to them for that. First of all, the seat. The seat is really comfortable. It's really flexible and puffy, and it has brown leather with a sporty white stripe, because it is indeed quite a sporty bike. Now, to the tires, I mean, these really look monstrous on this bike, which I really love, and it will help off-roading a lot better. It will give you kind of more a zoomy feeling than if you're riding on a very wobbly road. It makes the road feel less Mordor and a bit more peaceful. So those tires really help. And now to the color. Now the color really reminds me of great white shark skin. I mean, they also have this color on their skin. I mean, come on. And then Super 73 didn't think of that, but Super 73 called it Hudson Blue. Me personally, Super 73, if you're watching, call it Great White Shark Blue, because that's more fitting. A bit more deeper into the features though. Now, we're gonna talk about the front suspension. The front suspension is really good. It's still the original Super 73 front fork suspension. And the beautiful thing about these are, which you'll usually have, but it's still really good to know, is that you can adjust your suspension on every occasion. Whether you're riding through Mordor or having a peaceful night ride on the beach in a sunset, you can stiffen up your suspension or loosen it up. Really, it's up to you. So that's pretty good as well, isn't it? Now, maybe you're a bit disappointed because you're probably like, well, that's cool and all, but what if I want to go with my buddy or with my partner? And I get that, you want to go with your buddy or partner to Mordor or a peaceful sunset, whatever you prefer. Me personally, I'd rather have the sunset. But the previous owner who had this Super 73 thought of that as well. And he fixed that problem with footrests. These footrests are pretty big, even to back up an elephant's foot. So if your friend is Kratos or an elephant, you can go together now. And the beautiful thing about this as well is they're good quality motors. They got this 250 watt motor, which will make a rough terrain ride feel like you're driving on sandpaper. It really makes it feel like you're going through rough terrain real quick. It has you backed up even with a lot of weight or less weight. Whether you're doing groceries and you got a lot of weight on the back, that's fine, because this motor will absolutely ignore that and go through. So they got you covered in that as well. Now, the real party piece of this bike is that it has an app. You can control the bike with your app. Now, it doesn't allow you to automatically drive you to a new location like a Tesla does. It doesn't have automatic drive, but it does have one thing. It will basically allow you to have a little display on your phone. You can control the speeds, modes, and you can look what route you did, how far you've gone, how many kilometers it did, and how much speed you're catching. You can also put on the lights, which for if you want to look really cool and walking slowly to your bike while there's an explosion behind you, to put on your lights on a little earlier to make it look a bit more smooth. But that all said, we've yapped about this bike a while now, but how does it do? outside. And I've thought of some tests to do. We're gonna go through speed, power, and also the off-road ability to really prove this bike. Well, we're outside here and we're gonna test its off-road ability because it says it's off-road. So, Super 73, we'll try it out. If it's shit or if it's good. And I'll see if it actually rides pretty good because it has good front suspension, it has good brakes from Agura, so this should be easily handling. So we'll see. Okie dokie, there we go. That was pretty good. I will say that was pretty damn fun. First of all, I want to start with that. It really gives a fun feeling. Also gives you a bit of adrenaline, which, hey, everyone can use a little adrenaline. And it absolutely destroyed that terrain to me. Yeah. And it handles very well. It really impresses me how good it actually got uphill. You could see me struggling a bit in the beginning, but that's basically because I had it on mode 1. If it's on mode 1, it doesn't really do that much. It doesn't really give that much support. Still goes pretty fast though. You can really get up to 0 to 25 kilometers per hour pretty fast in mode 1. Don't get me wrong on that. But when it's on +4, it eats this terrain, really. It's really quite impressive quite impressive engineering for an e-bike, to be honest. Really doesn't feel like you're riding a bike actually. It feels like a powered up motor. It feels like I'm a German shepherd going through the terrain. It feels amazing. You know the moment when you throw a stick and let your dog catch it. That seeing your dog running like that on the terrain, it really feels like that. It's fucking amazing. And I basically have no other words for it. When you put it on mode 1, yeah, it will struggle a bit on the hills. But when you put it on mode 3 or 4, it destroys it. Really does. So, pretty damn fucking impressive. I got no other words to say for it. The brakes really handled well. The turns could be a bit better, but that's because I have some stiffened up suspension. If you adjust it, I'm sure it will be absolutely killing the corners as well. So yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome. Now for our next test, I'm gonna see how fast it goes from 0 to 25 kilometers an hour with each mode. So basically 4 modes, and we'll see how fast it goes. Place your bets down in the comments. I'm really curious what you all think of the quality of Super 73. How fast will it go? And after that, I got a little present to really test the off-road edition from Super 73. because there are some steep hills, which you don't really get in the Netherlands because it's all pretty flat. But once you get them, you're lucky. And I'm gonna see how good it does on steep hills. But that's for later. Right now we'll test the speed. Okay, here we go. This is the testing for mode 1. How fast does it go from 0 to 25 kilometers an hour? Place your bets. And that's it. Also did a little brake test for y'all there, so you can see how good those Magura brakes work on the wheels. That was immediately braking, by the way. And those seconds really surprised me. Okay, mode 2. Okay, mode 2 testing. Place your bets again. I want to see it. That was pretty damn fast. Kind of felt the same as mode 1 though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, mode 3 right now. In 3, 2, 1, go. Pretty damn fast as well. Okay, now it's 4th mode. Let's try that one out. Got a long rope behind me. Let's try that. This really feels good, by the way. And there we go. That was 25 kilometers an hour. We're gonna test how well it does on steep hills, and it's pretty steepy right now. So we'll see. Will it eat the ground, yes or no? I had the gears a little lighter because that's basically what you do to create a bit more torque and to make it easier to go uphill. Because I'll have to do some work as well, but that's fine. I really just want to test the bike out, and we'll do that right now, so let's go. Okay, steep hill climbing in 3, 2, 1. I gotta get around these bushes. Shit. Okay, we'll start from the ground again. There we go. Come on, you little. Let's go. Yes. Let's fucking go. Okay, so I'm back at the lower ground, I guess. And I mean, it's really built for fun. It's really built for that off-roading feeling, you know. By the way, the brakes, absolutely amazing. The previous owner made a good choice for the Magura brakes, which pretty good quality anyways. I mean, they really saved me when I was going downhill again. I mean, it made it look easy. I was just cruising uphill without feeling endangered. I mean, that you can really sense that they tried their best on this bike, to be honest. It doesn't really feel like a bike. Like I said, it really feels like another version of a vehicle, you know? It really feels like a vehicle on its own. Not really a bike, not really an e-bike. It really feels like, well, I guess a Super 70 free bike. My time is up, I guess.